Hello students, section 1 of our syllabus, lesson number 2, it is prose lesson. On to the summit, we reach the top. The lesson is about scaling Mount Everest at first. It is written by Tenzing Norgay. Tenzing Norgay was a Nepali Indian Sherpa mountaineer. He reached the summit of Mount Everest along with Edmund Hillary on 29 May 1953. They were the first two individuals known to reach the summit. This is a brief essay where Tenzing describes the climb to the top of Mount Everest. Really, he might be very happy after overcoming many hazards, many difficulties at reaching the top of Mount Everest. Let's move to icebreakers, preparation to the lesson. At very first of the lesson, you will see the activities in icebreakers. The first one is about a web chart titled as climbing and various activities related to climbing. Web of different activities related to climbing. There are so many different activities in climbing. They are hiking, sport climbing, bouldering. Bouldering is crossing the big rocks as well small rocks. It is not easy for the mountaineers. Then rock climbing, ice climbing, mountaineering, scrambling. Scrambling is the combination of hill walking and rock climbing. Then rappelling. All these are different activities that we meet in climbing. Mountaineering is not a easy job. It's very difficult and there is no guarantee of survival of the mountaineers. It is very adventurous. Only determined mountaineers can scale the top of the mountains. Then next activity is regarding dialogue between yourself and your friend regarding certain prerequisites for mountaineering. Prerequisites here is pre-planning that you are going on expedition of certain mountaineering. It may be ice climbing or rock climbing, and for that you are discussing with your friend regarding preparation. Now, points that are to be considered here are time, distance, equipment, then mental and physical fitness, clothes, training, All these points must be considered in your dialogues. Dialogue writing is part in written communication, and here you are given the answer of that. You may change the names of your friends, and you can write regarding to your desire using your own words. Here it is given for you where all the points are considered. Now move towards the third activity, that is regarding discussion about various hazards and risks, difficulties that the mountaineer have to face, that trekker have to overcome at certain expeditions. These expeditions are related to mountaineering only. There are so many activities you can make here. You can make the division of these hazards and risks like man-made and natural. Falling ice, if you are climbing the mountains cladded with ice. Then falling rock, if you are trying to scale the rocks. Then falls into crevasses, heavy cracks into glaciers, particularly the ice or snow cladded mountains. One can stuck there or can lose his life. Then mountaineers have to face the bad weather conditions, the climatic conditions, and at your way to scaling the top, particularly you have to face the bad climatic conditions. And if you are determined, if you are mentally as well as physically psychologically fit, you will surely face as well overcome these challenges. After all, mountaineering is a challenge. Then lack of fitness, it is needed there. Then bad plannings of route. The leader of the expedition must be properly know the routes, the easy routes to scaling the top. Then mountaineers can face certain accidents there. Then lack of teamwork. Mountaineering cannot be done without team. It is expedition. Then you may face the scarcity of food. Then climber falling into valleys, into glaciers. All these hazardous conditions must be considered, and mountaineers have to able to accept the challenges and overcome the challenges. For that, perseverance, confidence, passion, grace, willpower, that is strong willpower, all these psychological and physical conditions are needed, necessary, without which you cannot overcome the challenges and reach to the top, that is success. Then we will move towards the introduction of the writer, the mountaineer, the first who scaled Mount Everest, which every mountaineer considered as the stepping stone in their life. Tenzing Norgay was born on 29th May 1914 and completed his journey on the earth on 9th May 1986. He is known as a Sherpa Nepali mountaineer, by birth as Namgyal Wangdi and often referred to as Sherpa Tenzing. Sherpa here it is the title, one who is related in adventurous activities like mountaineering and so on, was Nepali Indian Sherpa mountaineer. He was one of the first two individuals known to reach the summit of Mount Everest, which he accomplished with Edmund Hillary, co mountaineer. These two individuals, they scaled Mount Everest on 29th May 1953. On 11:30 am. It was the 1953 British expedition. In 1952, Swiss expedition was also organized, but he scaled successfully in 1953. Now, certain honors that he was awarded, he was titled Tiger Medal. He was conferred with Tiger Medal in 1938 by Himalayan Club for third Everest expedition. In 1953, he was conferred with Star of Nepal, awarded as Star of Nepal. He was honored by King Tribhuvan, King of Nepal, for all his achievements in mountaineering. Government of India awarded him with Padma Bhushan in 1959, that is the topmost civilian award in India, for his all accomplishments in mountaineering. Tenzing describes the climb to the top and all events occurred during the historic climb. No doubt, it was the historical success. The various Western and Eastern nations were trying to scale the Mount Everest. The British expedition, the expeditions related to Switzerland, even New Zealand expeditions. But historically, Tenzing Norgay with Edmund Hillary made the record of climbing Mount Everest. The particular article describes what brought him to climbing mountains. Very proudly, he speaks here about his overall mountaineering, scaling Mount Everest. In this recording, we focused on Tenzing Norgay. In short, and preparation to the lesson on to the summit, we reach the top. In the next, we will see the lesson. Thank you.